Ollie, firstly, reflecting on last weekend, you've had a little bit of a frustrating time with injury, but how good was it to be back out on the pitch?
I mean, it was great. Yeah, really enjoyed being back. Particularly, with Kingstone popping. I think after the Bath performance the week before, you could feel the energy about the place. I mean, to get over 9,000 people here for a Prem Cup game is wicked. So no, it was really great. So, and thanks to all the fans that turned up.
And overall, it was a very positive Premiership Cup campaign so far, and particularly a good performance from the younger guys on Saturday to get that win over Exeter.
Yeah.
You've obviously seen the guys working behind the scenes, but just how healthy is that competition for places now with those younger guys pushing harder and harder?
Yeah. I think it's great. Like you said, a lot of those guys. A lot of the work that they've been doing has been in the background. Like, you don't necessarily see it translate onto the pitch at the moment, but that was their first opportunity for a lot of them this year, and they absolutely carved up. And it was just, I thought it was awesome, and you could see how much they enjoyed it, and all the hard work that they've been putting on the pitch that we've been doing with them, that the coaches have been doing with them, then translates onto the pitch. And I particularly liked how. Obviously, I look at it more from a back's perspective, but how the young guys like Al Morgan, like Jake Morris, Louis Hillman Cooper just slotted in, and they understood the system, and that to me was a real progression. I think sometimes young players have got X factor, but they don't quite know how the system works, and that takes time. But the guys just slotted in, and it was great, and I think that meant our execution was on it, and I think how many points was it? Like 116 points. I mean, that's not bad for 2 games, is it? So
it's not bad at all. And then moving back into the Premiership this week. Obviously, the international players that have been away have come back. So can you just give us a little bit of an insight into how camp's been this week leading into that game?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great to have those guys back, isn't it? There's a bit of a buzz around the place. I think whenever Prem Rugby comes back, everyone's like, right, we're on it now. So no, it's been really good, and we obviously had quite a fair few internationals away, which is great to see. So it was probably a bit sparse in terms of numbers. So nice to have them all back, and we're just excited for Friday.
And looking ahead to Friday, what sort of challenge are you expecting from Wasps?
I mean, I think we know that their attacking game is very strong. They've got a lot of elusive runners, and they play very well off transition play. So we're very conscious of those threats. Obviously, with John Mitchell coming in to run their defence, I've had a bit of exposure to Mitch's coaching with England, and he's a top operator. So they're good and improving in defence. So it's gonna challenge us both sides of the ball. But I think we're ready for the challenge.